Yay! I managed to unmute myself and change scene at the correct time. I rule. I can remember how to stream. Right, can we have a very quick AV check to get us going here? Can you hear me okay and see me okay and all that good stuff? AV's 10. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Welcome to the Saturday stream. Hope you're all well. Having a good weekend so far.
Welcome to the Nut House.
Is it a new camera, Paul? Lol, Baz. How do we say that? Tummed. Tummed? With 25 bits? Let's go. Thank you, Tummed. X-Day with a sub. Welcome to the house, X-Day. You are the first sub of today. Thank you very much. Lovely little nutty welcome for X-Day. Peachy Boy, welcome back. Overnight, we had a certain Tamashanta with 24 months, 2-year anniversary golden acorn that he kept very, very quiet. Well, I'm not going to keep it quiet. Tamashanta subbed for 2 years and gets his golden acorn. That'll teach you. T-Vale, thank you for 20 months and join the streams. Rubino, thank you for 25 months. Sorry, not Rubino, Robbo. My bad. Can't read. Is that new lighting? Yes, it is a Type Mercury.
Happy anniversary.
It's not a new phone. Beautiful as ever, Applestan. Oh, the flattery. Good afternoon, El Squirrelo.
Welcome back.
Good afternoon, Four Dad's Minion. JDMR, thank you to resume. Is it just Alt-Tab and make this window a bit wider? Come on, mouse, where have you gone? Okay. Thank you very much. Make that a bit wider.
Happy anniversary.
There we go. I'm good, thank you, Bandy Slayer. I'm good. Still using that iSquirrel 55.
Welcome back. Nutter.
I missed your resub. No, I didn't. I don't missed anybody's. Robo, 25 months. JDMR with resume. Banana Man with 10 months. Hey, bro. Really appreciate what you do for us nutters. Keep up the good work, Paul. Thank you, Banana Man.
Happy anniversary.
Darren, I'd resume. PC Tech with 42 months. Here's to 42 more. All the best, sir. Thank you, PC Tech. Badger Sim, 4 months. All the best for the new year and everyone in this amazing community. Thank you very much. Do you even hunt, bro? Apparently.
Happy anniversary.
Apparently squirrels can hunt. Applestan with 6 months. Weather 982 with a resume. How do we say that one? Say that name. Burn Override. Couldn't read it. Nordic Night Fear, 50 months hype to love your streamer. If it wasn't for you or Stephen K, I wouldn't be here. Well, if it you wouldn't be here at all if it wasn't for me, that's for sure. You'd be somebody else. In somebody else's stream, possibly. See Watty, thank you for the resume. Puckeye with 5 months. Thank you very much, guys. Good evening. I'm well, Jack. Jack Puttock, thank you. What's the plan for today? Well, tomorrow I need to plug my wheel back in and install Logitech drivers and get all that set up. I haven't got my wheel set up at all yet. Remember, this is a fresh Windows as well as a fresh studio. So I need to do that before Sunday Night Trucking. So we're not doing anything driving today. So I thought I'd kick off with some Hunter, because that works. And then maybe later on, I thought possibly we're trying to get Skylines running again, because we've not played that for a while. So I thought we'd kick off Skylines. However, when I tried it before, it wasn't playing ball with me. I think I need to get the right mods selected or something. So maybe we can get that working, and if we can't, the fallback position would be The Sims. Something like that is what we're going to be doing. Basically stuff I can use a mouse and keyboard with. So that's what we're thinking about.
Happy anniversary.
Are you planning on a new video showing the new studio? Yes, I am, Nordic. I am. I've ordered some more cables about 10 minutes ago, because there's a few cables aren't quite long enough. I've also got, that reminds me, actually, I need to measure that. The new lights are on a stand at the moment, but I want to order a wall mount bracket for them. So I need to get the right measurements and get a wall mount bracket, because I don't want a big stand on my desk. So I'm going to need to get those installed. I've got some more tidying up to do down there. And then we should be good to make a video. So, I don't know, within a couple of weeks, hopefully I can get the camera out and get that done. Do you have to rent a server to play multiplayer? No. No. people can just join you on your Steam. Basically, you go into the main menu, you create a multiplayer game, and then you can say anybody can join you, or friends can join you, or whatever it is, and then they can just jump in. There's no dedicated server, I don't think. Skyline's a mod updating. That's a lot of work. Yeah, well, the mods are already listed. Because Skylines saves itself to Steam. So it saves stuff in the Steam cloud. So it already was set up. It knew what mods and assets I had. It's just that it disabled all the mods. So I now have to remember which mods I need to enable. That's the tricky bit. Any more iRacing, Peachy? I'm still waiting for Dave to come back. I mean, I've got to reinstall my iRacing. My Fanatec setup, my trading paints, the whole racing thing needs to be done at some point. But I'm still waiting for that metal panel from Dave, which reminds me I should probably let me just message him. Let me message him. See what he says. There he is.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
There we go. Quick message to Dave. It would be continued Skylands Code 4. Brother Mug, thank you for 4 months. Derry Lad, thank you for 6. Burst Yeti with 23 months. Benner with 41. 7 months to my golden banana with the name Squirrel and Diamond. I hope. Oh, wait, never mind. I got a golden acorn. Thanks, Twitch. Yes, there's nothing beyond 24 months currently on Twitch. Lol Socky, 39 months. Last month I didn't get a resub button at all, and now I've got one about 10 days too early. Sounds par for the course. Right then. Now, I thought to myself, what should we do today apart from shoot things? In terms of skilling things up. I got two options here. Bows or handguns. Now, with the bows, I've got, apparently I've got 1,084 bow score. Which, if I got to 1,700, I could get this bow. But this bow is not as accurate as my current bow. This bow, I think, is made for these arrows, which do insane penetration. However, these arrows require a bow score of 3,500. So that's an awful lot of grind on a bow. What, you've got screen tearing? You serious? Oh my god, why is the screen tearing? VSync is on. What's going on? Why have we got screen tearing, guys? Right, we're locked. I'm just checking my monitor now. We are locked at 60 FPS. So why have we got screen tearing? What the heck? We had this yesterday on The Sims, didn't we? That's annoying. Refresh rate is... So I don't get this. The refresh is on 60 Hz. Yeah, the Windows... Look at the Windows refresh is set to 60. So I've got it locked down to 60 on each of the monitors. Like, these monitors can do 120. Well, if I get the right settings file, they can do 144, but that's by the by. Refresh rate is locked in at 60. Because the cap card can only deal with 60. So if I get in tearing, it implies something is trying to go faster than 60. Or it isn't V-syncing, one of the two. So if the game's not V-syncing, which it can't be the game because I was playing The Sims, and The Sims... Having said that, when I do this, I'm not screen tearing, but I can see it on the cap. See, it's not doing it now because I'm in window mode, look. You see that? No, I texted Sammy, but he's busy today. So it's not screen tearing in window mode. So it's only when we're in full screen game mode. Okay, I'll tell you what then. Let's try... try the G-Force tools. See if we can fix it with the G-Force tool, maybe. The handguns are a lot of fun, pretty accurate shooting. Hate it all. I have all with the scope. 450 hours in the game. Whoa. Let's see. Well, this is annoying, isn't it? Got to be a rig issue. Well, it is a reinstall, so I'm trying to work out what it could possibly be. That's the problem. Like, the first thing I would suggest it would be the settings. So let me... If I add the Hunter, and then say, let's see, vertical sync on.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
That is so bad. I think I'm going to try restarting the machine, maybe. That's pretty terrible.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
I thought we'd fixed it. I just added coal a while into here and then basically forcing vertical sync on, just in case NVIDIA's not picking that up. But if I'm forcing the monitor, to 60 FPS, which it should be. Although it doesn't actually list it here, does it? Because Windows. I'm going to restart. Well, yeah, Ibram, that's the that's the problem when you reinstall Windows. It's all the little things that you fixed and changed, like, you know, over the ensuing weeks. All the little stuff that you did the last time you reinstall Windows, you've now got to remember and fix. Let me try one more time, and if this doesn't work, I'll restart, just in case it's not a NVIDIA driver issue. Because what I'm telling it to do in theory should... it's still tearing, look. Look at that tear, that's horrible. Oh my god. It's as if the game is detecting 120 Hz and going, hey, I can play 120 Hz. That's what it feels like. And since I don't seem to have a way of locking down the... I mean, the other thing to do is play it in windowed mode. But then you get that at the top, don't you? See, in window mode, it's like absolutely fine. But you get the bit at the top now, which is really irritating. So that means when it's in windowed mode, it's running at 60 Hz, which is what the desktop is set to. But when it goes into the game is saying, hang on a minute, your monitor can do 120 Hz. So I think it then kicks up the frame rate, but the cap card can't handle that.
Happy anniversary.
Otherwise I would go to 120 Hz. Because I'd happily play in 120, but my cap card just freaks out and it can't deal with it. So it's then tearing, or it's not V-syncing. It doesn't seem to have a borderless window mode. It seems to have a windowed mode, but not a borderless windowed mode. It's got full screen or window. That's your two options. Mr. Kanducci, how you doing, sir? No, I can't see a frame rate option in here. Like, there's only graphics, and that's all to do with settings, but nothing to do with frame rate. And then there's display, which has nothing to do with frame rate. So there's no way I can lock the frame rate down here. Try turning Steam FPS counter on. 1 second. Let me do that, because I'm never quite sure if... Sometimes Steam will show things that you don't want it to show. You just had to restart and it fixed it for you. Do you know what? I'm just going to go for a restart. I'm going to try that. My instinct tells me to try that. So we'll try that. It's the easiest thing to try. Exit. Sorry about this. I thought we'd sorted this out. Apparently not. Restarting Windows. The game is really weird with OBS. Some games are really weird with OBS, but that's only when you're capturing your game on your gaming rig. If you're going via a cap card into another machine, it's irrelevant because the OBS is only ever capturing from that capture card, and the game doesn't matter. So with my setup, that's slightly different. If I was capturing with OBS locally, yes, I'd have that problem. I remember that X-Plane used to cause all kinds of issues with OBS, because X-Plane plays OpenGL, I think, and doesn't use DirectX. So DirectX freaks out. OBS freaks out. Because it's trying to grab a DX surface, and it can't find one.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
I know, right, JTV. Right, Windows is back up. Biddle-a-bung. OneDrive needs permission to update your sync icons. Does it now? Okay. Back in action here. Let's do that. Just double check these settings. Play Sniper Elite 4 multiplayer. And I would love that, would I? Vertical sync. Preferred refresh rate. Highest available. Application controlled. Can I not lock this down? With NVIDIA Inspector, maybe. Maybe I can control it with the inspector.
Welcome to the Nut House.
theHunter. Suspect that it might not be the right one. Hunter Call the Wild. Who was that? Screwloose. I like your name. Screwloose, thank you for subbing. Can we give Screwloose and Dutty welcome, guys? Thank you for your support. Welcome to now, Screwloose. With a name like that, you fit perfectly in. Right, there you go. Turn control standard. Very frame rate limiter on. 60 FPS. Apply. Okay. Let's try that. Let's see if we can fix this via the inspector. I'd love the kill cams. I've seen the kill cams on Sniper before. Ben01988. Tuning in from Radiance of Seas around New Zealand, heading south from Tonga. Nice. Enjoy. I'm sure the weather's nice down there, Ben. Thank you for the bits. Put it back into graphics now. Man, this game. Right. Windowed. Full screen. Click and apply. I'm clicking. Why will apply? Okay. Whatever. Let's do it the other way. Escape. Apply works here though. B747 with 14 months. New year, new sub. Thank you, 747. Sanjit, white Paul's killing poor animals unsubbing now and goes back to lurk mode of the dark side. Mad Mick, 3 years. 36 months. It's been so long since I subbed. Keep up great streams. Thank you very much, Mad Mick. Happy anniversary. Kenshaw. Kenshaw with 40 months. Hello, Paul. Welcome back. Keep up the great streams and videos. Pleasure to be part of the Nuts House. Thank you, Kenshaw. Hickory UK. Are we hunting wabbits? We're not hunting anything right now. Brian Kiri with 4 months. Nehemiah with 22. Parkston Docker with 16. First live stream record since before Christmas. Wishing you, yourself, the mods, and all the nutters a very best for 2018. And to you, Parkston. Okay, one more beer is almost on a year with 11 months. And I think that brings me up to date. Right, let's hope this works. Nope, that's tearing. Oh my god, why is that tearing? You're actually serious? Look at that. What the heck?
Welcome back, Nutter.
Turn VSync off and see if we can... I don't know. This is weird. Turn VSync off. See, now it tears all over the place. Turn VSync on. And now it tears in the middle. Look at that. Right in the middle. That's amazing. It's literally playing itself in 120 FPS, isn't it? Try force VSync on Inspector. I did. Pretty certain I did. You can set borderless option in Steam launch options. Okay, well that's a fallback position. Force on. Hunter Call the Wild.
Welcome.
Frame rate limiter, 60 FPS. Force on. Standard tower control. What else can you set? What else can you set? If you got VSync turned on and you lock into 60 FPS, how can it be tearing? When it looks at the NVIDIA panel, it's easy. 3D application control. Click that and change to 60 Hz. What? 3D application control. 3D application control. I don't see that. Unless you're looking at something else. Well, I already pressed it. Of course I pressed apply, dude. It doesn't change when you click apply. Yeah. Let's turn on the Steam FPS control and see if we can see what it's trying to do. Capture methods going into a Mage-Wall capture card. Which the streaming PC has not changed, so I know it's nothing on the streaming PC. It's definitely something on the gaming rig which has been reinstalled. The question is, what? On a second, why this stupid Steam thing? Settings. Okay, you need to see this. I brought on settings and the game started doing that. So now I have to press escape because I can't deal with that. Steam main window, top left corner, display settings.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
In-game. Top, let's put it bottom left. Okay, we got 60 FPS. So bottom left, it's doing 60 FPS, but it's tearing, which means it's not doing VSync. It has to be. It has to be VSync. Even though I've forced it on in NVIDIA, I'm not getting VSync. Because if I'm only running at 60, my cap card can definitely handle that.
Welcome back.
You see bottom left, it's locked at 60. So that's definitely working. No, I don't use SLI. No. There's one 1080 Ti card in there. That's it. It's locked at 60. VSync's been forced on, and yet I'm getting tearing. Look at that. That's insane. Thing is, I don't see any tearing on my monitor, but that's because my monitor's like 120, so it can probably cope with it. No, the monitor's not G-Sync. No, the monitor is FreeSync, I think, so it's not taking that at all. A monitor set to 60. Yeah, look. See? Refresh rate 60. You plan on a different new monitor? Well, the monitor I'm playing on is the same, but I added 2 more of them. So I don't know if that's got anything to do with it. Turn it off and go to the pub. Well, I've already restarted the game. Maybe we're just going to have to go for this borderless option then. Looks like it says in the middle. That's the weird thing. That's like a clue that it's running at 120 Hz. Makes me wonder if it's brought over a setting from somewhere. Refresh rate of the capture card. It can handle 1080 at 60. So that's the other thing. If I get the monitor's on-screen display, like that, which you can't see, and say FPS counter, if I turn that on, it's showing 60. If I then go into the game, yes, bloater. Okay, apparently we're not going into the game. Why would you ask me that when I'm trying to go into the game? Why would you ask me about that? That's just weird. Okay, apparently we can't tab into the game now. I don't know what this thing decides it wants to install itself right now. Yeah, borderless window. But it doesn't solve the problem. We had this on The Sims last night, so I need to find out. I need to find out what the problem is.
You know, I spotted some tracks earlier, close to where you're at right now. I'll send the coordinates.
No, the cap card is running fine. I know it is. It hasn't been changed. It's sat in the streaming PC. So that's not tearing in the middle. So my Steam overlay is saying 60 FPS. My monitor is saying 60 FPS. And yet I've got tearing here. My cap card is locked at 60 FPS. What the heck? Turn off in settings.json file. Okay, let's try that. This is weird. Okay, let's have a look. Documents, Avalanche Studios, Hunter Call the Wild, save, settings, settings.json. What are we turning off? 1920 by 1080, VSync is turned on, display gamma 50. The post didn't say what to change. Okay. So this is basically what we saw on the screen, isn't it? Exact same settings. But it affects other titles. Apparently it does. See, one thing that's bugging me though, right, is if you go to, watch this, if you go to Control Panel, and then you go to Device Manager, you bring up Device Manager, and then you go to Monitors, you see how it's shown generic PNP monitor? Like, shouldn't it be saying Asus XG27VQ, which is what the monitors are? And then you get this disc with the monitor, but I don't have a CD drive, so I can't access this. Because nobody has CD drives anymore. So maybe there's something on here that will let Windows understand the monitor, but I can't read it. Because I don't have a CD drive. And then when I Google it, you can't download it. It does that for you as well. Right click on Windows will update the drivers. Really? Okay, let's try this. Let's see what happens. Search automatically for the updated driver software. Here we go. This is like when something crashes. Would you like Windows to find out more? Click on yes. Windows could not find out more. The best drivers are already installed. Generic PNP monitor. Dude, I've been to their website. It's not on there, trust me. No, watch this. Watch. You think I've not done this? Okay. Asus XG27VQ. You ready? We go to Asus. We go to Support. We go to Drivers and Tools. Go away. We select our operating system, and the only thing we can download is a multi-frame software tool, which I'm pretty certain that has more than that on there. I need an external CD drive. Get one monitor, correct monitor name, and other PNP monitor. It's just to let Windows fix things. It just reminds me of the Office paperclip. Hey, it looks like you're trying to fix your monitor. Would you like some help? No! Go away. I could try what? I could try it. I could try what? Update driver. I don't know where you got the idea, David. No, doesn't at all. Search for updated drivers in Windows Update. I don't want antivirus definitions. Downloading that driver on the website. What, this? I'm pretty certain I've downloaded this before. Let's have a look. This is what's in here. I'm sure this is some weird multi-frame tool that nobody wants. Never let Windows fix things, it breaks more. I think my son might have a CD drive in his PC. We should go and find out what's on this thing. Got a laptop with a CD drive. Mrs. Squirrel has, but by the time I turn that on, I'll grow a beard by the time it's booted. Sometimes drivers are for monitors, but all they do is install the color profile on the INF with the proper monitor name, nothing else. Yes, that's what I want, Captain Flint. That's exactly what I want. I want the INF files, which will make this show the right monitor, and maybe it'll fix this problem. I don't know. Because right now, everything's tearing, and I don't know why. Change from Windows 10 the Asus to Windows 7. Okay. Didn't do anything. Right, how do we do the set launch options? How do we run it in Windows mode then? Let's try that. And at least we can play. InFile has more than name and color profiles, correct refresh settings. Exactly, Floaty. That's what I want. That's exactly what I want. Because I remember, before I reinstalled Windows, this used to show 144 in this list because it wasn't a generic PMP monitor. It was a proper monitor. No bloater. Well, Ryder, I've got an external CD drive, but I can't find it. It's in one of my boxes somewhere, I can't find it. How do we do Hunter Call of the Wild launch option? Hunter Call of the Wild borderless windowed mode. To activate this, make sure the game's closed. Right click on the game in your Steam, select properties, launch options, and type in /borderless. Okay, let's try that. Yeah, I was looking for my CD drive last night and I couldn't find it. Normally it's in one of my drawers, but it's not there, so which means I probably... Oh, do you know what? I know where it is. I lent it to my son. It's probably in his pit of a room. I bet it's in there somewhere. Oh my god, I'll never find it now. I might as well order another one. That one's done. Wait, what? That wasn't a windowed option.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Thank you, Jody Dance. I don't know if this is in full screen or what. PC Tech, Paul, I posted Steam fix in the team chat. Thank you, PC Tech. Warrior J, thank you for the resume. Santo, with PC Setup Simulator, the best sim of them all. Lol. There's actually a game called PC Build-Up Sim or something. Right, that's called Tearing. I don't think that's in borderless window mode. Mr. Calum, I already updated all my stuff. Aha, there we go. Is that borderless window? Is that tearing? That's not tearing, is it? I think it's in borderless window mode. Can anybody see any tearing? Because I can't see any tearing now. Yes, Supernova. NVIDIA identifies it and Windows doesn't because Windows sucks. Okay, right. That's not a permanent fix, but it's a temporary fix. We'll go with that. At least we can game. Let's do it. Of course, when I change game later, we'll have the same problem all over again. Right, let's go with the handgun option. Change cable to DP or try another port. Can't. So, the back of my NVIDIA... Imagine the back of my NVIDIA 1080 Ti. It has DisplayPort, HDMI, DisplayPort. 3 display ports all go into 3 monitors. That leaves 1 port left, HDMI. My capture card takes 2 HDMIs, so I can go HDMI to HDMI. That's my only option. I do not have any other option. Is that lemon squash? Yes. It is. Let's do some missions as well, I think. Right. Wiggle the HDMI cable. Dude, what's that going to do? It's a digital cable. Like, we're either going to get an image or we're not. Like, wiggling it is not suddenly going to fix screen tearing. That would be weird. Backpack. I've already got a handgun. So what we'll do is we'll take out the bear claw light. And we'll see if we can skill up the handgun. Have you played Hand Sim? I looked at it and I was like, no. It reminds me of Surgeon Simulator without the surgery. Right, polymer tip bullet. I'll have to order some more. I'm not sure. Let's see. Handgun takes 357s. What have we got? 357 jacket hollow point. I think that's all we've got at the moment. May as well remove the scope. True Vision tritium sight. That's all I've got for now. Got all my callers. Got my pink tent. These aren't much use for a pistol. Yes, I locked the other to 60 Hz, correct. I am not going to give my PC a talking to. That's weird. IH16, 23 months, almost a 2-year hype. Thank you, IH. Winbot with 8 months. How time flies when you're having fun. Busy revising for January exams. Ooh, but thought I'd pop in. Hope you have a great new year. And you, Winbot. Good luck with the exams. No, Sommy's out today, so he's not playing. Right, let's check my inventory. Let's see what we've got ammo-wise. 23 handgun ammo. Oh, hang on. Handgun in there. Ammo in there. True Vision in there. Got 23 rounds for that, 26 rounds for that. That's probably enough. I think what we'll do is we'll take anything big out with the gun, the 70mm, and then try and get up close with deer and stuff like that. Maybe we'll try and shoot some coyote in the head with a pistol as well. That'll be fun. Okay. Just finished watching the Sherlock Holmes series. Frustrating in places, but still good nevertheless. Like, the newer Sherlocks are easier than the older ones. The older ones didn't hold your hand as much, and they can be really frustrating. But the newer ones are really well done. I think they figured that out. They figured out that people want to be spoon-fed a bit more. The post didn't say change, however, right-click on Windows, update the monitor. The post didn't say what's changed. Right-click on the Windows, update the monitor. Oh, I see, I've done all that. That's a different ding, I think. What about Mad Mick? I don't even know if he's available. Are you speaking to him, Muttley? I'm probably going to do some missions anyway. To be honest, Muttley, I think I'll just go solo. Because I've got missions I can do on my own, whereas if you're multiplayer, we can't do them. For example, if you look at the map, mission log, I've like a bunch of stuff here that I've not done. Wildlife control, use the jackrabbit call and harvest 2 coyotes. That's perfect for me because I can do pistol with that. No problem, Stu Thomas, no problem. I'm fine, thank you, Debbie. Hope you're well. Right, wildlife control. Travel to Chile. Let's go to Chile. I think he's over here somewhere. Nope. That's not Chile. That's Chile. It was over here. Travel to Chile. Let's see. Which way is the wind blowing? Wind is southerly, so it doesn't matter. Let's go to here. We'll head out kind of southeast. Coyotes. Yeah, I'm not going to really shoot them in the head. I'm just going to shoot them. But they're not easy to shoot full stop. Okay. White-tailed deer, black-tailed deer. Coyotes are not easy to find, that's for sure. Let's come this way. Let's head south. I wish we had a hutter about here. Actually, what I could do is just go here and head north. That would be quicker. That way I can walk north and be against the wind. Missed a bunch of resubs, plus mine during technical difficulties, Tuscan. One sec. Stray Dogs on Acid. Thank you for the resume. Homie Live with a year. Honoured to celebrate a year. Enjoying one of the best streams on Twitch. Hope. Happy New Year to all. Most love from Idaho, Harold.
You know,
thank you, Harold.
I spotted some tracks earlier.
Happy anniversary.
Close to where you're at right now. I'll send the coordinates.
Thanks. San Santiago, 4 months. Scotty, wonderful. 4 months. Love the videos. Love it so much. I'm hosting you every time you're live. Keep up the hard work. Thank you, Scotty. Let me scroll back and see if I can find people I've missed. PC Tech, Danny Danke. Whitetail deer. Ooh. Completely downwind. Not good. Aquila Samurai with one of the year of nuttiness, although I've been watching for much longer than that. Thank you, Aquila. Let me just start tracking here, and that way I know I'm then in Chile. Tuscan, 12 months. Another one? That's like 3 one-year subs. What to do for my anniversary? Do a barrel roll? Can I be a mod? Let's talk politics. And Squirrel's cheating again. Gonna love this place. Still miss the slipper cam days, but your streams are always better and I shall remain here, Lord Squirrel. Thank you, Tuscan, for a year. Slipper cam. Well, I'm planning on bringing a second cam back. That's part of, you know, having another desk here, but not slipper. Windbot, we did. Resume. Average Aussie gamer with 4 months. 4 months sub. It's the best streamer out there. 4 months down. Looking forward to many more. Thank you for Average Aussie. Oh, I take it it's late evening for you now. Screw Loose, we did. So we did that one. Santo W with a resume. Just trying to make sure I haven't missed anybody. I think I've got everybody. Thank you for your support, guys. Always appreciated. But I think I got everybody. Ghosty Gaming, thanks for resume. Slipper cam can be weird. Slipper cam was like, you could see my pedals and my feet operating them in slippers. And we called it slipper cam. Need to track the mission. I need to get into Chile first, Banner. Yeah, you are right. Yeah, we'll get a wheel cam, or when I'm flying we'll have a stick cam. What it's worth. Dr. Dre, 35 months, very close to 3 years. Hey! Slipper cam was the best, mate. Getting all nostalgic now. How's the F1 wheel? The F1 wheel is awesome. Absolutely awesome.
Welcome to the Nut House.
Nikki2255 gifted a sub to Mr. Calum. How very nice of Nikki. Thank you very much, Nikki. Mr. Calum, welcome to the Nut House. Please thank Nikki, Mr. Calum.
Welcome to the Nut House.
Temporarily stopped with iRacing. I'm really itching to go flying and racing. I really am. But I've got more time. I should have had it done this week, but it's taken me 4 days instead of 2 days to sort my office out. And I've still got more to do. So I am behind schedule. I tried to have a few days off, because I had a week off. Tried to have a few days off. And obviously, you know, the definition of having days off with me basically means nothing, because unless I'm physically on holiday somewhere, I will always end up doing something. What was that track? Footprint whitetail deer. I think we're over the border. Yeah, we are. Okay. Let's track roughly here. So obviously I wanted to sort out my PCs. Reinstalling Windows is no small task. Getting all your games and settings back on is no small task. And I did that for 2 machines and then completely redid my office. So maybe my timescales were optimistic. T-Jack, no, I don't work. This is my job now. Didn't go anywhere nice this year, S. Reeves. One of the reasons for that is because I need to get a bathroom refit done. My bathroom is literally falling apart. Like, honestly, the tile is falling off the wall. The grout now is falling off the wall. I need a new bath suite, so I can't afford to have a bath suite and a holiday. So I decided not to go on holiday, basically.